Imagine walking through a bustling street food market. The air is thick with the aroma of sizzling dishes, and every corner holds a new culinary adventure. Each bite is a dance with the unknown. Sometimes it's a delightful surprise, other times, a lesson learned. It's a gamble, a thrilling adventure for your taste buds. Among these culinary treasures, one stands out, the blood clam. A delicacy that captures the essence of the market's vibrant energy. This isn't your grandma's clam chowder ingredient. No, this is something far more exotic, more daring. Crack one open and you're greeted with a shock of crimson. It's a sight that's both fascinating and intimidating. Blood red. The name says it all. But why so red? It's hemoglobin, the same protein that gives our blood its color. Hemoglobin, the very substance that carries oxygen in our blood, is what sets these clams apart. It's a visual that makes you pause and ponder. Should I be eating this? That hesitation is part of the allure. But isn't danger a flavor in itself? It's the thrill of the unknown that draws the adventurous souls. That's what makes blood clams so intriguing. Each bite tells a story, a narrative of risk and reward. These shellfish are more than just a meal. They're a conversation starter, a cultural touchstone, and in some circles a forbidden fruit. They bring people together. For many, those bright red clams are a delicacy, a taste of tradition, a link to their heritage and culinary history. But like any good story, there's a twist, a risk that adds to the allure and mystery. Some governments have even shut down the whole game. The stakes are high, but for many the reward is worth it. In the murky depths, where the water is warm and teeming with life, blood clams find their sanctuary. These mysterious creatures thrive in the muck, hidden from the world above. It's the kind of place where most tourists wouldn't dare to venture, preferring the allure of crystal-clear waters. But beneath the surface lies a different story. Picture the sun-drenched shores of Southeast Asia or the vibrant coastlines of the Gulf of Mexico. These regions, rich in biodiversity, are where the blood clams call home. Yet they face unique challenges. Blood clams are nature's filter feeders, playing a crucial role in their ecosystems. They draw in the surrounding water, extracting nutrients to sustain themselves. It sounds innocent enough, doesn't it? But there's a twist to this tale. These clams aren't picky eaters. They filter whatever comes their way, even in polluted waters. Polluted waters? No problem for the resilient blood clam. They adapt and survive, no matter the conditions. They'll filter out whatever's in there, including some nasty stuff you wouldn't want in your body. This duality makes them both fascinating and concerning. Yet these murky waters are their home, a habitat they've adapted to over millennia. For the communities that have relied on these clams for generations, it's a way of life. But with environmental changes and pollution, their future hangs in the balance. Imagine sitting down to a meal knowing it could be your last. It's like playing Russian roulette with your dinner. With blood clams, the stakes are high. A single bite could lead to a nasty bout of food poisoning. We're not just talking about a stomach ache. Hepatitis, typhoid, even cholera could be lurking in that shell. Imagine bringing that kind of souvenir back from your trip. Not exactly a pleasant memory. But why take the risk? Think about those polluted waters. These clams are filtering out all sorts of bacteria and viruses from their environment. Sure, cooking can kill some of it, but it's not always a guarantee. So eating blood clams is a gamble, a roll of the dice. Yet for some, the risk is worth it. The taste, the tradition, the thrill of the unknown, it's all part of the experience. Imagine a delicacy so risky it's been outlawed in many parts of the world. In the halls of power from Washington, D.C. to Brussels, leaders have made a decisive call. They've imposed bans and strict import regulations on blood clams, all in the name of public health. And when you look at the potential dangers, it's easy to understand their caution. A single contaminated batch can trigger outbreaks, send people to the hospital, and even result in fatalities. It's a public health disaster just waiting to unfold. Yet these bans haven't come without their share of controversy. Critics argue that these measures are hasty, penalizing age-old traditions, and harming local economies dependent on blood clam harvesting. It's a classic clash of cultures where modern food safety regulations collide with centuries-old culinary practices. In the heart of Southeast Asia, blood clams are more than just a meal. They are a way of life. Picture the bustling night markets of Bangkok, where the air is thick with the aroma of sizzling street food. Or the serene fishing villages of Malaysia, where these crimson clams are a daily catch. Here, blood clams are prepared in myriad ways: boiled, steamed, tossed into spicy salads, or even consumed raw by the daring. Each region has its own unique twist, transforming these humble shellfish into culinary masterpieces. In China, blood clams are more than food, they are symbols of prosperity and good fortune, often gracing celebratory feasts. In Malaysia, they are a beloved staple of coastal cuisine, best enjoyed with a cold beer and the company of friends. And in Thailand, their briny essence adds a fiery kick to salads, perfectly balancing the heat of chilies. Imagine sitting at a dinner table, a plate of blood clams before you. The question lingers in the air: would you dare to take a bite? This simple question has sparked countless debates, divided families, and even fueled a billion-dollar black market. The stakes are high, and opinions are fierce. On one side, the undeniable risks loom large. Health experts issue stern warnings, and the statistics are nothing short of alarming. The potential for serious illness is very real. Cases of hepatitis and other infections have been traced back to these clams. Yet, on the other hand, there's an undeniable allure. The thrill of the unknown, the excitement of trying something new and exotic. It's a chance to experience a taste of another culture, to embark on a culinary adventure that few dare to take. A flavor that's both familiar and exotic, a culinary paradox that intrigues many. Some even say blood clams are an aphrodisiac. Perhaps it's the danger, the allure of the forbidden fruit. Or maybe it's the adrenaline rush. The same thrill that drives extreme sports enthusiasts to defy the odds. Or perhaps it's all in the mind, the psychological allure of doing something risky. Either way, these little red clams captivate both the imagination and the palate. They remind us that sometimes the best things in life come with a bit of risk, like climbing a mountain or bungee jumping. So, go ahead, roll the dice, embrace the excitement of something new and thrilling. Just remember, if you end up spending your vacation on the bathroom floor, you made the choice. The decision is yours.